over the past 10 days, and this transformation is just started. And this is my fifth INDOC, and I'm always amazed at the change between when they arrived 10 days ago and what you see before you today. I think you look pretty good, don't you?
Yeah.
INDOC is just the first step of a 4-year process, and I'm confident you will continue to see them grow and develop even further during their time at Maritime College. I'd like to congratulate the IDOs and squad leaders for the outstanding job they've done preparing for and executing this summer's INDOC. IDOs and squad leaders, while your friends and classmates are enjoying a few more days of summer, you are here putting in long days and really long nights, guiding your mugs through their indoctrination to Maritime College and the maritime profession. The training evolutions on each day were well planned and coordinated. Each of you were exceptionally professional and conscientious in fulfilling the oath you took at the beginning of INDOC. Mugs, I'm going to give you a 1-2 count. When I do so, I'd like you to say thank you, sir. And I'll give you another 1-2 count, and I'd like you to say thank you, ma'am, to express your appreciation to your IDOs and squad leaders. Mugs, 1, 2.
Thank you, sir.
Mugs, 1, 2.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can I, Franco, please bring mug class to parade rest?
INDOC Class 2018! Parade! Stretch!
Mugs, I don't want to talk to you to your parents. I'm sorry, you have to look at my backside while I talk to your parents, okay? But I'm actually talking to you, so please pay attention as I speak to you while you're looking at my backside. Okay, Mugs? Mugs, I've seen the transformation you've undergone over these past 10 days, and I couldn't be more proud of each of you. You distinguish yourselves individually, as a section, and as a class, as exceptionally motivated and enthusiastic. You supported each other and were diligent in learning as much as you can about Maritime College, the traineeship, and the maritime profession. You have demonstrated more pride, more camaraderie, and more of that shipmate spirit than I've seen from any previous INDOC class. I know it was your IDOs and squad leaders who so skillfully instilled these qualities in you, and I could not be more proud of both you and your IDOs and squad leaders. Mugs, I will give you one more 1-2 count, and I'd like you to give each other the loudest hoorah that you can. Mugs, 1, 2. Come on, better. 1, 2. Thank you. Mugs, you've achieved one milestone, and I know many of you had to overcome some obstacles to achieve this milestone. It may have been in the pool, on the obstacle course, on the PT field, or on the ship. You are now about to begin a journey that will ultimately result in you joining the distinguished ranks of Maritime College graduates. And you likely have to face more obstacles during this journey. It may be in the classroom or lab, it may be during summer sea term, it may be passing the Coast Guard license exam. You may wish the journey was easier, or you may be tempted to give up. When you run into difficulty, always remember the things I told you last night. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Mugs, remember, improving performance does require you to fundamentally change. Mugs, remember to take the big rocks first, or you may never get to the big rocks. Remember, it's all about balance. Remember my favorite phrase, the 3-legged stool. You need to balance your academic, regimental, and personal responsibilities. Mugs, always be a person of utmost integrity, and always treat those above you, below you, as well as your shipmates with the respect that you yourself want to be treated. Mugs, the faculty and staff are here to help you all that we can to be successful and achieve your goals, but ultimately it is up to you. Remember, you will only get out of Maritime College what you put into it. So get involved, work hard, and earn it. Again, congratulations and well done. Enjoy some well-deserved time of rest, and come back to campus tomorrow prepared for the start of classes. Hoorah! I'll do a hoorah on that one. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's speaker for graduation, New York Councilman Mark Jonai, who represents New York's 13th Council District in the Bronx, which includes Throgs Neck and right here, SUNY Maritime College. Councilman Jonai was born and raised in the Bronx to hardworking, obeying immigrant parents. His motivation comes from witnessing the hardships his family overcame to take advantage of the opportunities that this great country has to offer. A graduate of St. John's University, Councilman Jonai was the first Albanian American elected to office in New York City and New York State. He began public service as the Bronx Commissioner of the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission, and later served in the New York City Assembly representing the 80th District from 2012 to 2017. Most recently, he was elected to his current position as New York City Councilman. Recognizing that civic and philanthropic services are the cornerstone of a strong community, Councilman Jonai has devoted his efforts and energy to numerous community organizations. Believing that you only get out of a community that which you put into it, he started the Jonai Cares initiative. CARE stands for Community, Accountability, Responsibility, Encouragement, and Service, and promotes community participation to improve neighborhoods, enhance the quality of life, and ensure brighter futures for all. How fitting that you are here with us today, Councilman, since INDOC focuses on instilling in our cadets the importance of accountability, responsibility, community, teamwork, and service to others. Councilman Jonai, we are proud to have you represent SUNY Maritime College at the City Council. Thank you for being with us as we celebrate the accomplishments of the outstanding young men and women, and please join us in welcoming into SUNY Maritime College's Regiment of Cadets and the international maritime community. Councilman.
Good morning. I want to thank you for that wonderful introduction and this incredible opportunity. I must share with you, as I was walking onto the field, my heart was filled with joy and my spirits were lifted, knowing this fine institution is shaping tomorrow's leaders. When I thought how difficult it must be for some of you as parents and grandparents and siblings and friends, and as you look across this field and strain to see your loved one. It's an incredible day. It's an incredible day for this city and this state, this country, and all of you. And although I've heard many names from freshmen to newbie, it's the first time I've heard the word mugs. Today's graduates are prepared to participate in the regiments of cadets. A significant portion of the regimental program is build leadership skills in student cadets, starting their first year on campus. During this year, students learn to follow directions and work as part of a team. They'll go down their path to success. They will be receiving increasing amounts of responsibility for training, leading, and motivating. Cadets will soon be educated and trained to survive and thrive on board of a vessel. This regiment will help student cadets develop discipline, confidence, obedience, pride in themselves and their profession, knowledge of their professional duties, sense of duty, and moral ethic responsibility. Military daring and pride in their personal appearance, physical fitness and mental agility, and teamwork. SUNY Maritime is shaping the leaders of our future with this program, and today is proof of that. You should all be proud of yourselves and the accomplishments that you have and will continue to achieve. I know that this class is going to make a difference in the world, and knowing that they can and achieve whatever their wishes and desires are, it's the foundation of this institution. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations, mugs. Congratulations, parents and family and friends.
is now my pleasure to introduce the acting commandant of cadets, Captain Katie Camp. She is a graduate of SUNY Maritime College and a member of the legacy family at Maritime, preceded by her father and succeeded by her brother. She graduated from Maritime with a Bachelor's of Science in Meteorology and Oceanography, and was the first female scholarship recipient in the NROTC program. Following graduation, she was commissioned as an officer and spent nearly 27 years and 17 tours of duty in the Navy. She earned her master's in systems management from the Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey, California. After traveling the world, Captain Camp retired in 2012 and returned home to her alma mater, while she now serves as the acting commandant of cadets.
Councilman, good morning, Admiral, good morning, colleagues, and good morning, most of all, maritime guests. Standing before you, behind me, is the INDOC class of 2018. In very short time, after reciting the Maritime College Oath, they will take their place at Maritime College in the community as the class of 2022. I can tell you with great pride that they are ready to take this oath, and we are ready to welcome them to the Maritime College family. They have earned their place in the Regiment of Cadets. On the first night of INDOC, I get the opportunity to tell them my expectations. At that time, I told them that my expectations were for them to step out of their comfort zones and give INDOC their best efforts. After observing them for the last 9 days, they have been challenged, tested, and pushed outside those very same comfort zones. They have done this without sugar, caffeine, much sleep, though they will tell you no sleep, time alone, or the comforts of home. But probably the biggest shock to their system was no cell phones. They excelled more than they thought they could. I know that you most likely received letters after the first few days of INDOC that said something along the lines of, "Come get me out of here, and what have I done?" Thank you for resisting the urge to come and rescue them. I am confident that subsequent letters started to sound more like, "It's not so bad. I'll stick it out, and maybe in a few, I love this." I'm overly confident on that last one. They have started in earnest, building those bonds that will result in lifelong friendships and that will stand the test of time and distance. They are more than ready to take the next steps in this journey, and that will start bright and early Monday morning with their academics. They've scratched the surface of shipboard life and have learned the fundamentals of safety aboard a vessel. While you see before you a physical transformation, I know that for each and every one of them, this transformation goes beyond the surface. As I say during open houses and Accepted Students Day, the options that are now open to them are phenomenal and without limit. INDOC taught them that they can overcome obstacles and achieve any goal they set their minds and hearts to, both individually and with one hand from their shipmates when necessary. Now the real work of reinforcing through their leadership development begins. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge that the heavy lift for this efforts were the IDOs and the squad leaders you see before you. They have given up their time because they believe in this process and want to be part of making these mugs the future leaders of this institution and the maritime industry. Words cannot express my gratitude and my pride in your efforts. Thank you, CIDO Franco, to both you and your staff, both in preparing for the INDOC and during the INDOC period. Thank you. Cadet Franco, have the INDOC class of 2018 come to attention and recite the Maritime College Oath.
INDOC class 2018. Captain, right. Raise your right hand. Stand, down, and go.
please help me in congratulating the class of 2022 at Maritime College.
Second class, Laura Neely from Townsend, Maryland. Her major is marine and environmental science with a deck license option. Section 4, led by Section Chief IDO Cadet, Second Class, Bethany Champlin from Bronx, New York. Her major is naval architecture with an engine license option. Section 5, led by Section Chief IDO Cadet, Second Class, Aiden Hollis from Brainport, New York. His major is facilities engineering with an engine license option. Section 6, led by Section Chief IDO Cadet, Second Class, Joshua Mangliola from Scranton, Pennsylvania. His major is marine operations with a deck license option. Every indoctrination period, one individual from each section is selected as an honor mode. These cadets are those that have striven to make a difference in their class and have excelled above our expectations. They are chosen for the extraordinary traits which they have exemplified through this training period. The following cadets were selected for this honor. Section 1, Cadet Andrew Danko from Glastonbury, Connecticut. His major is mechanical engineering with an engine license option. Since day one, Cadet Danko has always been professional and has been able to successfully motivate his shipmates. He represents a young individual who is proud to represent the college and is eager to join the Merchant Marines. Section 2, Cadet Justin Laurie from Amelia Island, Florida. His major is marine engineering with an engine license option. Cadet Laurie has consistently been motivated from the moment INDOC began several days ago. He never hesitates when other shipmates are in need and assists in helping others overcome any obstacle. Additionally, he dedicated his hard work to his family back home. Section 3, Abigail Boylan from West Point, New York. Her major is marine operations with a deck license option. Cadet Boylan's determination spirit is infectious among her shipmates. She is always motivating her fellow cadets and assists them in accomplishing any and all tasks. With this, Cadet Boylan has made incredible strides in becoming a successful officer in the Merchant Marine. Section 4, Cadet Travis Fern from Gloucester, New Jersey. His major is ITT with an intern option. Cadet Fern was selected as the honor monk for Section 4 because of his unyielding determination to achieve success throughout INDOC. Cadet Fern never failed to devote 110% effort to every task and was able to successfully inspire shipmates to do the same. Section 5, Cadet Justin George. He is from Rapping Falls, New York. His major is mechanical engineering with an engine license option. From the beginning of INDOC, Cadet George has always been a respectful, squared-away individual. He has always been able to assist any shipmates in overcoming obstacles and serves as a constant source of motivation. Section 6, Cadet Nathan Terabin from Sykesville, Maryland. His major is marine and environmental science with a deck license option. Cadet Terabin was picked as the honor mug due to his ability to memorize knowledge quickly and accurately. He is extremely coachable and has successfully led his peers. Four, 5, and 6 honor mugs, please step forward. The title Honor section goes to the section that has shown exceptional leadership, motivation, and perseverance throughout INDOC. The sections compete for a grade in a number of areas. The grades earned for each of these events is then averaged together to produce a final score. The section with the highest total earns the title of Honor section. The events include highest pass rate on the physical readiness test, most improved scores on the PRT, the section who demonstrated the most spirit, the highest scores during the leadership challenge, the section who has made the most significant process and drill over the course of INDOC, and the highest section average on the MUG knowledge test. During the indoctrination period of August 2018, the section that is awarded this prestigious title is Section 6. Cadet second class, Joshua Magliola, will now step forward to the podium for recognition. Admiral Alpultis will now award coins to the 6 IDOs and squad leaders who exhibited the highest levels of professionalism and performance during INDOC. Cadet third class, Colin Young from North Carolina. His major is marine transportation with a deck license option. Cadet third class, Christian Tanis from Chatham, New Jersey. His major is naval architecture with a deck license option.